Richard Fisher argues that by collectively embracing a sense of agency, we can navigate an uncertain future. He believes that over generations, significant positive changes are achievable. Fisher advocates for long-term thinking as a means to guide us towards a deep civilization.
When I talk or write about the long term, particularly the deep future, I sometimes encounter a form of resigned nihilism, expressed as, "That's all very well, but we'll all be gone." In some circles, it has become almost fashionable to quip that the apocalypse is nigh. In that context, it becomes something of a trap to talk about the long view. You're either seen as far too optimistic or callously unconcerned with today's problems. Too much pessimism, though, can lead to doomism. A perspective that remains locked in the present, mired in apathy, helplessness, or anger. It's undeniable that there are severe dangers ahead for the world. However, I would prefer to navigate those futures equipped with the belief that I and those around me have agency. I do not believe I can steer a path alone. It is a collective, cross-generational enterprise. Nor do I know how tomorrow's events will play out, but I would rather operate under the belief that I can do something rather than nothing. Surprisingly, most of the scholars I have met who actually study the end of the world are not doomist at all. They might spend their days contemplating catastrophe, but they believe that a long-term perspective is necessary to avoid that fate, and are often motivated by the prospect of future flourishing. The blinkered norms of our age hide so much from us. What we mustn't do is let them hide the possibility that things can improve as well as worsen. When past generations faced gross inequalities, the fog of conflict, or great injustices, it would have felt overwhelming at times. But over generational timescales, changes for the better are not impossible. And in this, we can find a source of energy and determination. There's a term used by some long-term thinkers that I believe deserves to be known more widely: existential hope. This is the opposite of existential catastrophe. It's the idea that there could be radical turns for the better, so long as we commit to bringing them to reality. Existential hope is not about escapism, utopias, or pipe dreams, but about preparing the ground, making sure that opportunities for a better world don't pass us by. So, if taking the long view demands anything of us, it is this: a commitment to seeking and cultivating hope when all feels bleak. This may well prove to be the grandest challenge of our time, but it is what we owe to our predecessors and our descendants.